Hello everyone, the Warm back again, and I've I ended in the middle of the trial last time, and I've been just kind of recovering since then because of everything that's happened. It was had a bit of a rough time of it last time. I'm getting used to the minigames again, and I thought it was kind of interesting how it seems like, this is a sequel, and it really felt like it, as in emphasizing the sequel part, where it seems that they expect you to have certainly played the first game and seen all the different minigames, and so they're starting right off the bat with giving you multiple choices in the nonstop debates and throwing new things at you. And looking back on it, especially that one new one where you have to cut the thing with the sword, I was not getting it, and I think in the end I was still wrong. I think I get it now. I think I just have to cut all the statements using the number of cuts that's on the screen until finally cut the one statement that's colored with the right truth blade. So I think it's very simple. It's just at the time, I was just thrown off. It sounded like they were saying 10 different things at once, when in reality it's just cut the things and then cut the last thing. It doesn't seem like that it's that difficult looking back, but hopefully I'll be able to finish it, maybe not more easily, but hopefully I won't not understand what's going on in the future. We'll have to see if they put in any more new mini games. I'm sure we will. I'm sure it's going to be a mix of new and old. But yeah, so on the game side of it, it was kind of rough last time. Story-wise, it was a Danganronpa trial, that's for sure. And it's the best ones can really be like roller coasters, They have wild turns and ups and downs, and they go in directions you may not expect. And I certainly was not too focused on Nagito, that's for sure. Although I think I made some comments how for some of the preparations, I said it was terror, but I also said, I think I mentioned that Nagito would technically have been a suspect because he had the time, he had opportunity because he was setting up. I think I mentioned something like that, but even then, I was definitely not, I was not pinning him as anything. So that definitely surprised me, and I think. How do I explain what happened last time? Nagito admits to setting up much of what we saw in the murder, and says he was going to kill. Well, I guess try and kill someone. It didn't necessarily have to be Byakuya, I guess, but Byakuya saw what he was doing and went over to him. And how do we explain Nagito? If it is Makoto, I think I said it in the last time, it seems that he's just gone, well, maybe not insane. He's still intelligible and can speak to us. I think I used the term traumatized, and I think that's where I'm at right now with regards to, who he is at the moment. Hajime talked about how he seems to be a mix of hope and despair right now. And that does seem to be the case. He goes back and forth, and it makes you wonder, what has he been through? Because if he is Makoto, we saw he was pretty firmly on the hope side at the end, defeating the ultimate despair and leaving with the last few of his friends. So what has happened in the meantime to cause him to be this way? Obviously, Nagito's not the one. He admitted himself he was not able to. He was pushed out by Byakuya, and then, Byakuya was killed after that. So I think I'm closing in on Teru. I think he's the one. Kazuichi is beginning less and less. I thought he was suspicious based on the mechanical stuff, the fact that he left the room, and the fact that he was really eager to blame Peko. But Teru seemed just as willing to, well, not throw him under the bus, because Nagito was basically admitting he did it. But he was he very much wanted to wrap up the trial as soon as possible. Almost panicking, it seemed like. So I'm guessing Teru is the guy, and we'll have to see how we corner him. So let's get into it. Let's finish the discussion and keep going. I'm gonna turn up the volume. I wanted to be able to just talk a bit, and where we ended last time, we had this music playing. I think that's all right. So we have Monomi here. Why is your heart throbbing, Monomi?
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed, and his killer is among this group of students?
That doesn't seem like something that should get your heart throbbing.
No, I'm not gonna believe it.
Oh, I see.
I'll never believe it, 'cause I believe in everyone.
So just as Nagito has hope and despair in equal measure, we have Monomi the hope, and we have Monokuma the despair, I guess.
So do your best, and don't forget to save regularly.
Well, thank you. I did save not too long ago.
Well, what now?
Now we corner the real culprit.
If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Yes.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
True. That is true.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Correct.
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
That's a good point. That is a good point. There was a huge puddle of blood there, and Nagito is suspiciously clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
Okay, bud, you need to reel it in a bit.
I'm not talking about your looks.
There's no blood.
I see!
Yeah.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Especially if he was going to use the knife.
Under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right?
Yeah, what was the plan for Nagito? He went through a lot of effort to hide and prepare in advance. What was the plan? Just stab someone at random and then what? Get discovered? What was the thought process here?
There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death,
strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
There was that tablecloth with blood on it, but I'm not sure how it connects.
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right,
Yeah.
Hajime?
That tablecloth.
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the
Well,
tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
How did he have the time to go put that there?
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are
Yeah.
you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
Yeah. Some of the timing on these things just doesn't shake
That's
out.
true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Oh, do you think Teru took that with him and held it up under the floorboard so that as he stabbed, the blood that would have fallen through the floorboards landed on the tablecloth, and then as he went back inside, he put that in the storage room?
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, hitting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
So it has to be someone that was not in the room at the time.
then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Yakuya under the table.
Yes, we're finally getting to the point. The fact that it was under the floorboards.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
True, it did happen under the table.
Inside of the tablecloth was bloody. So
But under the table
there's no
also
denying
means
Yakuya
could have
was
been
killed
under
there.
the floor.
But that doesn't mean where Yakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
Under the floorboards.
Huh? Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle.
It's really
I
not.
feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Come on, guys. I was able to think of this immediately.
Table, but not under the table. If it's
No.
somehow possible,
No,
it's the only
It's-
way that makes sense.
it's still under the table.
Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer.
Hangman's Gambit. Wasn't that in the last game? If two... Oh, okay, this is kind of different. Snatch a letter. So instead of just choosing the letters this time around, we have to smash them together? Is that what it is? Display. Same time the letter blows up, it'll be sent to the queue. This sounds like there's more layers. Also, if you leave a fuse letter line. No, just give it to me. Just give it to me. What's it gonna be? What's the word gonna be? floor. Under the floor. I see. Okay. Okay, this is a bit more interesting, at least, than... Under... Okay, this is, at least it's going smoothly. At least it's fairly obvious this time around. Oopsie daisy. The floor. Here we go. Give it to me. Yes, give me the floor. Oh, Oh, I see where the challenge is now. I see. So yeah, I was doing too well, so you can't let any of the others hit each other ever. Here we go. There we go. It's good that it's more than one word than last time, so now we can get more specific. Yeah, okay, that's okay. It's a bit slow, but
The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Yes.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table.
Yes.
If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
Oh yeah.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards.
Yes, this is an interesting question.
How?
I had been guessing the bathroom, but I do not know. I guess the bathroom's still on the table from before the party started because neither Peko nor Nekomaru were able to get in before. But I'm trying to think. Somewhere in the storage room, was it? Locked from our sight somehow. And I still don't know what the fire doors. I don't know how the fire doors play into this.
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
Really? Oh man. Oh, yes. You found it. Your earring. Tell me.
You're the only one!
That's right. Yep.
Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound Earring?
I am.
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound Earring?
Yes.
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Truly.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes.
Oh yes, I'm
However,
sure that's true.
It's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound Earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that
He
means
got it.
Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
Tell us your wisdom, Gundam.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas
Oh,
of
you
destruction,
used-
it is of no concern.
You used your pets to get to squeeze in somewhere.
This is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Well, we need to translate. We need to slow down and figure out what he's saying.
Oh, man up and speak more clearly.
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
Okay, there we go. There it is.
One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to, and as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the
There it is.
Hellhound Earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
Oh, I have beheld it, sir.
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
That is still a weird title to just throw around in casual conversation.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room. Then that has to be how the killer did it.
Yes.
If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
Yes.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
Yes, Terror, we are
You
sure.
don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
I'm not talking about your sound effects. You were saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
There was Kaz, Peko. You weren't there initially.
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards. Who wasn't at the party again? I didn't participate, but...
And Chiaki, that's right. And Fuyuhiko.
Yes! This Monami over here is your witness!
Thank you, Monami.
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party...
It's Fuyuhiko, but it's not him.
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout, it obviously has to be him.
It's not him. Because then, this is easy, guys. Come on, Chiaki told us he didn't walk in. Unless there's another door into the place. Like, he should not be considered for this.
Yay! It's decided!
No, it's not. Shut.
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
See? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Guys, slow your roll. Hold your horses. Silencer. Yes. Yep. Alright. Thank you, tutorial person. Make your argument. It's Chiaki's account. Like, obviously.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all
Ah,
day
dang it.
without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Oh, I need to see... Control is speed up.
Don't
Good
act
to
like
know.
I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know.
Not true.
That means you have no alibi.
No, that's wrong!
Yeah, this is pretty simple, guys.
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Chiaki should have spoken up immediately.
Oh, you're right. I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
Yep,
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
I agree, Fuyuhiko, but you need to be gracious sometimes, okay?
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Because he wants to be our friend, Mihiru. You need to understand this.
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside, and he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
So it has to be someone
And someone
in the
definitely
building.
went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
Mm-hmm.
The party. It was probably during the blackout.
Yes.
Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness. And that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that pot.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
I wonder what...
It appears we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless. Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
I'm not sure about this one. Okay, let's just take it
The
slow.
hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Yes.
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
No.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
String. What was it? String. Hang on. Oh, we can't see that here. What was it? String, light.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Let's try this.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
No.
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Can I look at... Yeah, let's look at this real quick. Definitely not that. Well, I'm thinking fire door, party dishes, or kitchen equipment list. But nothing's popping out to me.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
No.
Crap! The hallway was really dark during moving to the storage room. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
I agree with that.
What is he saying in particular? I'm missing something.
You know, the killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See?
Portable stove. Yeah, that did not connect for me.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove.
Stove?
Portable stove.
Portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around.
Is it? I'd need to see this portable stove.
The killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I mean, I'm not around kitchens or so. This could just be very likely, and I'm not familiar with it.
You see, I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
Okay, from where?
Oh. What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
Tara, I will be very happy when you're gone.
I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me?
Battle against you?
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Will you be able to break through my argument?
Yeah. Let's do this, now that I think I understand. Fire door. It has to be used somewhere.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway.
Oh, the fire doors. Fire doors. Okay,
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me to cut through those words.
So Terra closed the doors.
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Yeah, get him, Hajime.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Shut him
There
down.
should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the lights...
Yeah.
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
You know my talent?
Who cares about that right now?
Or are you just messing with me?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists
He's like
he's not the killer,
he's like
you
a
are quite nosy.
he's like doing what Byakuya did, but worse in that it seems like he was actually trying to kill someone rather than just messing. He's messing with us, and he actually tried to kill someone. So it's a step above.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people.
I'm glad you're worried about who you're offending,
More
Monokuma.
importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind.
You should mind.
Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
So you're telling me to call out the real killer, even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but I'm okay with condemning them. There's no other way, right? Yes. Yep. You and only you. It can only be Sonia Nevermind. No.
You're the only one!
Yes.
Terry. Could it be you?
What? What are you talking about?
Yes. You are a murderer, sir.
Terry's the killer? Is that
Yes, of course it's true.
What are you talking about? There's no way!
Oh, yes, there is.
Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer?
Because you had the opportunity.
Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen.
Yes.
That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
You're the cruel one. You took Byakuya away from us.
You, Terry. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
Well, I kind of like it when you're being, when you're being like this to the, to him.
The future of the culinary arts.
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
No, you're thinking of asparagus, not
Did you know
aspersion.
asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
No, she'll think that's,
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what?
Then they stop Byakuya.
It's dark under the floorboards too, so how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
Would he have had time to do that?
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
He would have seen the tape.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboard.
No. Fortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining
It was
liquid in
the
dark?
stuff on the tape, right?
That sounds super important! If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right? And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
It could have been that, or is the tape? I'm gonna go with that.
I can prove it with this.
Yes.
The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to
Yes.
the knife, right?
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where
Of course,
to
this
stab
raises
even
the
in
specter
dark.
of Nagito and Teru were working together, which I think this would be the first time we've had an accomplice.
I see. The
If
killer
that's the
didn't
case.
target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
Nagito, did you work with Teru to do this? That's so devious. And I mean, I don't think we can do anything about it, right? That's the thing. I mean, we could, hypothetically, like, lock him in his cabin or something, but Monokuma would probably let him out. Oh, man.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I
Yes,
prepared for
that's-
finding the knife as a
That's
mark
what
for
it seems
stabbing.
like.
I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took
You're
the knife.
playing it off like it's a coincidence, huh?
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's
Yes.
plan all along?
Chucky's good at keeping up.
Well, Teru!
Seriously? I don't know anything. Really? I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage
You
room
totally,
during the blackout.
Nagito, you totally put him up to this. You totally said, I'm going to support you in the trial.
And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here?
Where's this
This
going?
is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the
Oh.
kitchen?
Couldn't he have just shouted from under the floorboards?
She heard Teru's voice in the
Yes, that
dining
was
hall.
something I was wondering about.
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
Not necessarily.
That's right. That's exactly it.
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen. So, of course, the hallway was dark too. But somehow, I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining
nope.
hall.
Nope.
That sounds fishy.
Indeed.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat. So, if you want, you should try licking me.
No
No.
way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage
Nope.
room.
Nope.
Which
Don't believe you.
means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me?
It's not false.
Like I want to blame you.
You should want to.
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's
This is like weirdly like final boss feeling sort of thing with him. This whole trial. It's weird. Gaps in the floor. Probably gaps in the floorboard. Gaps in the floorboard. probably.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
No.
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere
Oh, you're
totally
talking to him.
different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice.
Too early. There must be another thing.
Crap! Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage?
There's no way I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Oof.
Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Live
Right,
voice.
As long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed. I'll shoot
There
through
we
that
go.
contradiction. Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally
Yeah.
in the dining hall.
This was a pretty simple one.
Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
Yep.
But
He's panicking. Should have chosen a better mark, Nagito.
See. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
And all the while, he had that sheet
Is that true, Teru?
to cover himself and from the blood.
hold on a second.
I'm sure he'll bring that up.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I?
Ain't I?
What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Oh. Is this where your hatred of small town stuff comes from that one scene a while back? Is it because you're from a small town or something, and you want to seem high class instead? And that's why you don't want to be called. That's why you want to be called chef instead of cook, because you are actually a cook in your hometown. Is that what it is?
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
This is just a little silly.
Guys, this guy's a major liar. If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
I don't remember, but
Well,
yeah.
I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct.
Hmm.
People's lives are at stake.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying. However,
Agreed.
I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
You can't. That's not true. You can't believe. Okay.
No! Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall? Probably can.
Oof.
Oh, you again.
Is this where this comes in? I'm going for it.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah,
If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came
that's
back,
funny. Okay, I get it.
then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time. Right.
That's kind of funny.
What? No! Don't make me remember.
No, don't give it away, Mikan.
So
Don't do it.
embarrassing.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Who knew her clumsiness would have come in so clutch? Come on, Teru. Although there is a good chance he could figure it out based on, because he was there for the first time she fell over, right?
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
Oh, you're talking about specifically how she fell.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
It's okay. You gave us the key to solving this mystery.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert
Oh,
like
get
you.
him, Mahiru.
Even so, Nagito, say something.
You were totally in cahoots. Holy, my goodness.
I guess you might have to give up now.
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
This is having an actual having an accomplice. You know, that's new for Danganronpa. And 2, having that accomplice. Is he setting people up? What is this? This is crazy.
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Is Nagito supposed to be the traitor then?
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
No. The murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore.
We already know. It's the skewer.
It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet. You understand him? But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate. He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Oh, I don't know where it is.
Weapon, huh?
Hidden somewhere. I know what it is.
Byakuya's wound. It was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
A
Also,
skewer.
if they stab from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in
A
length.
skewer.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
He does, apparently.
Not good enough. Not good enough at all.
He said, not fine.
We got it. We got it, Minomi.
Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it. What a confusing accent.
Well, it sounds very fake. Yes. Yes. Skewer. This is very simple. Iron skewer. Can we speed this up? Yes, we can. Okay. Interesting. Looking for an R. Looking for an O. Oopsie daisy. That was the wrong button. Thank you for the O. Can I get an N, please? N, please. Thank you. Oh, dang it. I'll just save that. Oh. Okay. There we go. E for educational. There we go. Now we need a W. Where are you? You were the last. Come on, where are you? There you are. There we go. Yeah, so that's an easy but time consuming on that one.
weapon must be the iron skewer.
Oh yeah.
Huh? The iron skewer?
The iron skewer, not
Before
just
the
any
party,
iron skewer.
as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
Oh yeah.
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Indeed, perfectly.
Hey, Teru Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
What is this foaming at the mouth thing that Ibuki and him keep doing? Avril Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne.
Did he really just say that?
Apparently.
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Really? That's an interesting thing to throw at us.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Knowing this game, that's probably going to come up
Also,
eventually.
I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building. Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
Does this really matter, though?
Probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Yeah. Oh, we're nearing the end. Soul Shields. That's a title of something. Destroy their soul shields. Bullet time bat. Oh, we got rid of the bullet time battle. Panic talk action. PTA, Parent Teacher Association. That's right. Tempo of a song. I was pretty good at this one. Damage their soul shields. Doing the PTA. Start a combo. Please be careful. Okay, this is new. Oh, WASD, alright. Okay.
What the hell you even saying, you stupid cutter hit?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hit?
Yeah, we got it.
Yes, we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
Under the... Well, Gundam would have seen it, right? If it was under the thing. What, in the trash? I don't know.
I'm not hiding that thing.
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
Yep.
I'm hiding that thing. I'm not hiding anything.
Yep. No place is coming to mind.
Shut up. That's impossible. Nonsense. Unforgivable. I don't know what I don't
Okay.
know. Paris Hilton.
Here we go.
That's impossible. Nonsense.
Oh.
Unforgivable. I don't know. Paris Hilton. Unforgivable. Where would the weapon be?
On the meat bone. Oh, is it meat on the bone?
Where would the weapon
Meat
be?
on the bone.
This is the
again. Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
So he purposely arranged that dish to look that way. Your reaction. It reveals everything, Teru Teru.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Things can be put inside food, Akane.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it. But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected.
Ooh.
Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
Alright, go ahead. Everyone, time to vote.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
Yes, just don't eat the skewer.
Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
I believe you.
Wait, now hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that. Huh?
Oh,
Where did Monokuma go?
where did he
I'm
go?
right here.
Oh,
I'm already eating it.
yeah.
A bear that eats meat!
That's...
Wait, now that I think about it,
Yes.
that's pretty normal.
Oh, what is this? So yummy!
Damn it! That's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life. The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really
Teru
bad.
Teru, there's one thing left for you to do. You need to tell us about Nagito's involvement.
My, there's something inside the meat. Look what came out.
Is that an iron skewer?
Is the handle meant to look like the end of a bone?
Check it out. The
Yeah.
handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
Did it come out like that? Was that how it was at the beginning?
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
Oh yeah.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone.
Yes, you are.
I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Jeez, what a disappointment.
Well, I do believe you actually set up by Nagito.
Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Thank you, Chiaki. I need to hang out with Chiaki more.
He said, you're all nothing but a
Nope.
bunch of poor,
I
loud-mouthed,
got it,
fast
Minomi.
food-eating hicks.
Yes.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Thank you, my hero. Yes.
I guess we need to settle this. Once and for all.
I thought we just did.
To do that, we need to go over the entire
Oh,
incident from beginning to
this
end and
part. Make the comic. That's right. This is a fun part. I remember this. Yep.
So, we need to do it.
My throb is Who are you, tutorial person? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Complete the comic in the truth panels. Clear the challenge. Oh yes. Basically the same concept, okay. Oh, there are hints now. Okay. Will be a time limit. Good luck, have fun. Thank you. You know, I really appreciate you always telling me that, tutorial person. Oh. Oh yeah, this is more detailed. Oh man. How? Okay. Oh, they just immediately tell us that. It's not Nekomaru? Really? Do I have more than just these? Well, hang on. Where are my other... What? Wait, do I have to... Oh, I have to use these first? And then I can get new ones? Or what? Well, I apologize. I don't know. Where do I get new things? New scenes? Because this is just here. This is just here. That didn't go there. Oh, come on. But these ones don't go anywhere. Where do I get new... You're not telling me how I can get new things. Ah, that's annoying. Okay. I got it. That was annoying. Maybe Chiaki somewhere? No. Yep. Okay. knife. A knife.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Okay, I apologize for that.
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party
Let's
started.
do it.
Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel.
Yes, he did.
He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received.
Which was probably sent by Nagito.
Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could
Oh, he said he
modernize.
did. Never mind. He already admitted to it.
Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion.
By Nagito. Of course.
They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage.
And he asked
Additionally,
Monokuma about
they
that,
prepared
didn't he?
something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the
I like how
timers.
Nekomaru just has eternally... His eyes are eternally lightning, emitting lightning.
Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness.
Darkness.
But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item
I
was
like
the
this
night
song.
vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move.
Nagito, of course.
He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer,
I
began making
see
their
that
move in the
Hajime
kitchen.
still hasn't made the connection that Nagito and Teru were working together.
The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long
Bam.
iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall.
I mean, the thing is about the whole navigation thing, you just need to stick close to the wall. I mean, it's not a complex layout, but, you know, whatever.
Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item.
I guess you need it to find things, so that's fine.
That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
Yep. Ooh, looking
With
like a
this,
comic
the
book
killer
book
finished their
villain
preparations
right there.
and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table.
I wonder why Nagito targeted Teru for this.
Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment,
Ah, poor Byakuya.
the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer.
You know, with what he was trying to do, I know he fell for it all, but he died, I'd say hero's death, you know, with the intention of just saving everyone.
The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened.
Yep.
There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime. Especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
Get destroyed.
That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone.
Yeah, but you did.
Would never.
Yeah. Go ahead and cry about it.
It seems this is the end.
And before you go, I want you to admit Nagito set you up. How did we do? A. I'll take it. I will take an A. I probably will not do as well for all the other times, because there'll be more mini games and they'll be more complex. But, you know, good start, I feel.
It looks like your argument has come to a close.
Yes.
Oops, I lost control of my wild side for a second.
Let me guess.
Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate?
Let me guess the murder or the execution. You're gonna. No, would that be too much? Roast him like a pig? Would you do that? Would you do that, Monokuma?
Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier!
How terrifying.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Here we go. Is it the jackpot gambling machine? Looks like it. Yep. Bam. I'm glad you're the first to die, excuse me, the first to get voted. Because Byakuya was the first to die. Let's see this execution, and then we will end it.
No.
Are you gonna give us a reason, huh?
You've got it wrong.
What are you talking about?
Hey!
No. What do you mean, indeed?
When you caught me? What? Hey!
Really? Okay. I'm not sure I believe this, but I mean, Teru, you should have just told us if that was the case, but I'm not sure I buy this, but the balls on Nagito to just say this.
Impossible!
But that also doesn't make sense, Teru, because if you were trying to protect us by murdering him or killing, even if it's, you know, supposedly self-defense or defending other people, you should have realized that you'd be the blackened, and if you got away with it, you would have killed everyone else. Because that's how it works, right? The blackened wins, everyone else dies.
Well...
So he is the traitor, like, what's her name, the Ultimate Fighter from Danganronpa 1? She was meant to start the killing in the first game, but before that happened, Leon killed. So he's playing the traitor role perfectly.
Amazing! No. See?
You're kidding, right? Man.
Fanboy. Ultimate fanatic, huh?
No way!
Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about the story at all. I'm not. I still don't know if I believe that.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite. Oh wait, this is him. Yeah.
Don't fuck with me!
Mm-hmm.
What? Amazing! Great! What's going on?
What's going on?
Is that why you didn't mind when Teru discovered your
That's
plan?
wrong. So...
Yeah.
What?
So this is to make us feel a bit guilty about Teru, huh?
You're right. Hey!
Teru, you should have told us. You should have told us.
However...
Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife, and then in place of Nagito...
Nope.
Yes, Chiaki, tell me what I want to hear.
Perhaps...
Oh, wait, really? Oh, yeah, because Byakuya was trying to protect everyone. Yes, I see.
See?
I will guide you all.
I see what she's saying. Oh, you're thinking that, huh?
Why?
Such despair.
Huh?
No way.
Someone like me? How unexpected.
Help Teru, yeah. Why? What do you mean confirm? Just stop it already.
Isn't that right? Right?
Hmm.
Man. Great! Impossible!
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah.
Hey!
Huh?
We can't, because then it'll be...
What's the matter?
Wait! No.
Hey!
Taro, you fool.
Hey!
No. Why didn't you tell anyone about this?
Impossible!
That's the part that doesn't make any sense.
That's... Hey!
You should have told us. It doesn't make sense.
Why you?
Yeah.
No.
That is...
Why?
Answer me.
Just wanted to go home. Yep.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Oh. Teru backstory. Oh, your mama.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
And you murdered for that,
Yes,
huh?
you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already.
I know that already.
That's why I need to go home!
Too late, bud.
Hey!
Well, if it's the apocalypse, sorry to say, bud, but yeah.
Damn it! Wrong! That's why I wanted to go home!
Hey, but we all want to go home, all right? It's not just you. It's not that Terra didn't believe it. He believed it more than anyone else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it, he needed to deny it. Damn it. If only I knew how he felt, something like this never would have happened. Yep. Okay. So that's why I didn't tell us.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so it wasn't as cutthroat and manipulative as I thought, but still a bit like that, with Nagito manipulating him.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru.
So... Yahoo! You can't!
Oh, I think he can.
Get out of my way! Well,
He's Monokuma. He's essentially a god here, so you know.
Wait!
now then, prepared a very special punishment.
Hey! Please!
Uh-oh.
Let's give it everything we've got.
Oh.
It's punishment time.
It's probably like they're probably gone, but he's not even gonna tell you.
Lies! I want.
All right, let's see. Game over. Teru has been found guilty. Time for punishment. What am I saying? Oh, yep. There's the collar. I suppose that's what you call that. Okay, this is not what I expected. Yeah, that'll do it. Yep. Okay. Oh. This is double what I did not expect. Oh no. What in the world? Yeah, roasted. That's what I guessed, right? Oh man. Or fried, I guess. Oh. I feel like that would not be what it would. I feel like jumping or being pushed into a volcano would not. Okay, never mind. It's Danganronpa. They do wacky stuff.
Damn it!
Yes.
How cruel.
What? No.
Hmm.
What are you saying?
Nice.
Come on, Hajime. You need to. Nagito's not going to do it. You need to rally everyone here and now. What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules. When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? Oh, and you didn't return it. Why didn't you tell Teru about his mom or his diner? He had a right to know.
You bastard!
Oh, come on.
Not fair.
Of course.
May as well be never then.
Huh?
So cruel! Then... stupid!
Such despair.
You.
Dang it, Nagito.
Nope. Don't fuck with me!
Yeah, you need to get out of here.
What? Someone like me? Hey,
He's very messed up. Oh my goodness. Are you seriously intending to help the killer? Oh man.
great!
You fiend.
Hey!
Well... this is exciting!
Hmm.
Pissed me off.
Fine. Let's stop this already. It's just going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him.
What? How unfortunate.
What is that?
Isn't that right?
Don't put me in the same category as you.
Hey.
Akane, please feel free to punch him.
Wait.
Please listen.
Let me.
Sonia the Peacemaker, I guess.
You fiend.
Well,
Well, after the fall of Lord Byakuya, I think Sonia could have a good chance for being our next leader.
perhaps. I am sorry. Yes.
Like, jeez.
Well, right?
Do your best.
But
I'm gonna do it!
Fine.
Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again, even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it, and we continued to say it over and over again without stopping. Thus, the curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teru were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky. And there, just like before, there it was. The night sky brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. This sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. I'm not sure about that, Hajime, but okay. That's right. I'm definitely going home. That's when it happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then, while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Isn't this...
Is someone watching me?
Uh-oh. Nin- 19 days left? Uh-oh. Oh boy. There we go. Danganronpa. What is that? A 3-star badge. Wooden stick, huh? Yes. Save.
For a long time, humans have been taught that if you try hard enough, you can accomplish anything.
Okay. We're going to hold off on that monologue there, Nagito. And we're going to end the recording here. This has been my longest one so far, but I wanted to finish the chapter. Next time, we will, I'm going to have a think, and then we will talk about the conclusion to that, I guess, before heading into the next chapter. So, overall, my first impression, I think it was pretty good. I'd say probably better than the first murder in Danganronpa 1, I think. Because the first one in Danganronpa 1, it felt very hand-holdy at times. And this one was pretty simple too. I was able to guess the main thrust of the direction where it was going to go pretty quickly, but still some twists and turns in there that I definitely didn't expect. So, yeah, it's good. I hope wherever you are, you have a good day or good night, and I'll see you next time.